wanted to cover three things that a jury never gets to know at the trial of a personal injury case. And you would think a lot of these things would be really important for a jury to know, but the jury never gets to know any of these things. Number one is the accident report. You would think that would be really important evidence to show a jury, and it may be, but generally speaking, it's not admissible evidence. Alabama has a specific statute on this issue that says it's not admissible. In addition, in most states and in Alabama, it's hearsay because it was a document usually created by someone who did not witness the accident. So the jury's rarely, if ever, going to see an accident report. The second thing is the fact that the person who caused the wreck has car insurance. You think that would be important to know. But for all purposes, the jury, it appears like, is just focusing on the fact that Mr. Jones hit Mrs. Smith. The jury does not know that Mr. Jones has State Farm or Allstate insurance. There's a rule of evidence on that in almost every state, and there is one in Alabama that you can't tell the jury that the person has insurance and that the verdict will be paid by the car insurance. So that's something you got to be aware of, and we tell clients that every day, is that jury doesn't know who's paying the verdict. So it's something you got to take into account. The third thing is the other person's driving record, their prior history of reckless actions. They have a lot of speeding tickets or even DUIs in the past. That's rarely going to come into evidence because of the character evidence rule. Now, if you're offering their prior driving record to show that they acted in conformity with their prior behavior, it's not going to be admissible. You might get it admitted into evidence if you're offering their prior driving record for another purpose, but under most circumstances, you're not going to be able to show the jury that they have this prior history of reckless driving. You think that would be important information, but the jury's probably not going to see it. So those are three things that the jury's never going to see. There's other things as well, but those are perhaps the most important things to know that a jury is not going to know about at the trial of a personal injury case.